Hello everybody, I'm Elio, and let's continue playing Pokemon White. Now let's see if I can get this item up here without too much trouble. I knew it. It's always the first or last step. Always. Anyway, here's a super potion that heals 50 HP. In the last part, Team Plasma, the enemy team, kicked and captured Pokemon. And in this part, we're going to rescue a certain captured Pokemon from a certain little girl. But first we're gonna venture up here, where there's still more to be explored, and there's a Pokemon breeder up here, Adelaide. Our first Pokemon is a Protract level 9. Wow, that's weak compared to my Lillipup level 14, jeez. She also has a Lillipup of her own, level 9. And my Lillipup's level 15 now, growing ever the stronger. Ooh, take down! Nice! Strong move to have at this point in the game. Now I'll get rid of Helping Hand. You may think I'd get rid of Tackle, but I really don't, because I just want to have a weak move on hand. Now I can have Bite, but meh. And she also has a P-Dove. Yeah, P-Doves you can find on this route. It's a new Pokemon. It should be the first route flying type, but it's on the third route instead. Anyway, I'm totally neglecting my awesome who grew to level 15. Awesome. And Pokemon breeders and Pokemon rangers, most of them, if not all of them, will give you berries once you beat them, which is nice. They give you better berries later on. They don't always give orange berries. This is just an early breeder. That was kind of obvious, but I'm just running on empty here. Whatever. Elio, Pokemon's HP is fine, ready to go, right? Yeah, he has to do that, then you can feel free to go to the Pokemon Center anyway. What was the point? Anyway, Elliot. This bothersome bunch really doesn't seem to listen. Really doesn't listen. That child cannot use a Pokemon to its full potential. Why doesn't that make the Pokemon Center? It's the same room for all your Pokemon, so hand them over to us now. Better yet, we'll just take them. And these people are supposed to liberate Pokemon. Yeah, maybe I'm overthinking this, but yeah, whatever. Team Plasma Grunt here. And here's a Protract. Level 12. Slightly more competent. You know about these Grunts, I wonder if they're identical brothers. Never mind. Because there's Detect going on. I hate Detect and Protect. Basically protects the Pokemon from any move you may use. Wow! That wasn't even a critical hit! Jeez! Lillipup's takedown is like, wow! Cool for this point of the game. Excuse me. Wow, how can we lose when we have right on our side? You don't have right on your side, you're kidnapping Pokemon, you fool. You don't need to return it. What, more fools getting in our way? How troublesome. You're telling me. Not only do you fail to understand, but you actually get in our way to boot. There's 2 of you and 2 of us. Can anybody else tell where this is heading? We'll show our compound power. So there were more of them. Why are the Pokemon robbers acting so self-righteous? I like Turan because he points out the others. He points out what we're thinking. We've got each other's back when it counts. Yep. We get to have a double battle with Turan, which is totally awesome. Challenged by Plasma Grunt and Plasma Grunt. I told you these guys were identical twins. Just kidding. Anyway, 2 Protracts level 12. Oh, and believe me, they do know Detect, and it is still annoying. Anyway, just take down and get one out of the way quickly. Turan gets to use his Snivy, which is very cool. Though my Lillipup is 1 level stronger than his Snivy, which is a bit critical. I think I'll risk a tackle. Oh, so close! What are you... Don't use growth. What are you doing? Idiot! Take down while you can. Take down. No, Lillipup! Sad face. Yeah, that's an Oshawott on there. The ultimate combo of the starters. You know what, I'm annoyed. Let's just tackle Snivy and leave Snivy to finish it. Rapid. Oh, now you use an attacking move. Why didn't you do that earlier? This battle would have been over so much more quicker. Anyway, Plasma Grunt and Plasma Grunt were beaten. Can't believe that Tasman had lost to such kids. Yeah, such brats thingies, I think. In order to liberate Pokemon from foolish people, we will take their Pokemon. Whatever, what a waste of time. Again, he just speaks our mind. Come on, what reason could you possibly justify stealing Pokemon from people? Pokemon trainers like you will make Pokemon suffer. What do you mean Pokemon trainers are making Pokemon suffer? I don't get that at all. Neither do I. It's crazy. We'll give you back the Pokemon. Was it that easy? Everything in Pokemon games is this easy. Just battle someone and they give up. It's just weird. Then again, that's Pokemon for you. Trainers bring out their Pokemon's strength. True that indeed. Pokemon believe in their trainers and respond to that. I don't understand what about that makes Pokemon suffer. Okay, Elliot, I'll return the Pokemon. Fine then, you go on ahead, because I've got stuff to do in here. Let's pull up a repel first. Go into my bag and it's in the regular item pouch. Just put it on. Anyway, you see that item over there? We're gonna get it. Ah! That ripple in the water is not something I want to see right now, but first we got TM46 Thief. It's a move for thieving, like it says. But first, I want to be looking for dust clouds in here, because like shaking grass, which I hinted at earlier, you can find rare items and Pokemon, and there's a certain Pokemon I want to catch in here, so give me a minute. Aha! Here's a Pokemon I was looking for. Drillbur! Level 12, nice. I got a high level one straight away, so I don't have to train it much. Let's go to taking this thing. Drillbur! I want to have it on my final team because when it goes up, when it evolves into an Excadrill, it is a really strong attacking Pokemon. And I have it on my regular team, so in my real game, so I just thought it's a really valuable asset to have in the game. So let's get to catching this thing. Now you see all these extra Pokeballs I have? I'm not going to use them, because I've had a challenge since Pokemon Emerald that I'll catch every single Pokemon in just a regular Pokeball. Yeah, kind of stupid and time consuming, but it's a nice challenge all the same, and I still like it. It's never really annoying. So anyway, I got Drillbur in one shot, which is really cool. More Pokemon, it makes it way sweeter for the soul by putting both balls together and rotating at high speed. Awesome stuff. And nickname to Drillbur. I'm gonna nickname this Pokemon my Drillbur X-Shrew. X just because it's a general cool letter, and Shrew from the from Sandshrew from the first generation. And Shrew is, I think, a kind of mole anyway. So now that we've got our nice new Drillbur in tow, let's get out of here. Now I'm just going to get off my Pokemon to be healed, but there's one last cutscene before. Thanks for the notice. There's one last cutscene before I can go there. Alright, thank you so much. The two of you got her Pokemon back. I'm lucky to have friends like you two. Thank you, mister. And she gives us a present. Heal balls. More balls, which I am going to be using. I just realised how wrong that sounded. They completely heal the captured Pokemon on the spot. They're useful for when you have empty slots in your party and maybe early in the game, but later in the game they're practically useless. So, give me a minute while I just heal up my Pokemon. Okay, I'm back. And there's a trainer here, but you can easily walk past him, and there's a antidote in the grass here for healing poison, which is cool, but let's challenge this trainer here, but let's put out, okay, new Drillbur up front. Excuse me. Now to get to show off everything you learn in trainer school. Did you just come out of trainer school? Because that would be quite weird if you did, you'd be quite a noob. Then again, he has a Blitzel, which is the new Pokemon on this route, along with PW. Yeah, I'll show this battle. It's not required, but heck, I just want to show you what X-Screw can do. Its current two methods of attack are Mud Slap. It's ground move, lows accuracy, but unfortunately it's rather weak. And it also has Fury Swipe, which is like Purloin's Scratch, but it's split into several attacks and it can hit 5 times, which is better because most of the time it'll have more power than Scratch that way. Fury Swipe is pretty much going to be our main attack for this portion at this early stage of the game. Yay, the Blitzel's down 4 times. Unfortunately, with multi-hit moves like that, you'll end up getting the short end of the store and only hitting 2 times at the worst possible occasion, which sucks. Anyway, moving down here, you'll notice that that grass is rather different. And John's going to explain here. The dark tall grass over there, every now and again 2 Pokemon pop up at the same time. This is a new gimmick in the game, where you can have random double battles while randomly in this new grass. Yeah, it's alright. Let's sneak past this one. Pretty hard to sneak past that girl, actually. So let's see what this girl has anyway. Schoolgirl Marsha, and her one Pokemon is a Woobat, which we could have seen in that the cave back there. Well, that was a rather annoying fight. Dribble kept missing for some reason with Fury Swipes. I know it's got a low accuracy rate, but jeez. Let's heal up Dribble here, because Dribble needs experience. He needs to grow up. Anyway, down here in this little alcove, there's a hidden item here, a Great Ball. Another ball I'm not going to be using. Great. Anyway. Oh, you thought you could trick me with your moving about while not being a trainer, huh? Well, you are a trainer, I'm gonna fight you. Show the good people what you have. Schoolgirl Gina, she has 2 Pokemon. Her first Pokemon is a Trapped, level 12. Go X-Screw, kill him! And she also has a Purloin. That was a rather annoying fight. It wasn't too bad, but meh. Just heal up X-Screw and Lillipop here. I let Lillipop in on the battle because I want him to level up. You'll see why in hopefully a moment. Let's get this Awakening here, which we will need for the upcoming gyms, so keep them. Last step again. Let's fight this trainer. This trainer here. School kid. Edgar. A name that begins with E, which is always awesome. Anyway, his first Pokemon is PW level 12. And he also has a new Pokemon, which again we could have seen in the cave, Roggenrola, the rock type. And I'll let Lillipop finish that battle because his experience now led him to level 16. School Kid Edgar would beat him. Okie dokie. What? Lillipop is evolving! That's right, Pokemon can grow up and change their appearance and increase their strength by a process called evolution. But this should be common knowledge if you know anything about Pokemon. But my cute Lillipop evolved into Herdier! Unfortunately, I was going to keep the nickname Lillipop, so yeah, I didn't think about that. Herdier, the rather medium-sized dog, is going to be called a Little Pup now. That's rather demeaning, I didn't think about that. Oh, poor Herdier. Anyway, let's move over here, and Sharon is waiting for us. Come with me a sec. Okie dokie then. You know, I don't need a guide, I can figure out the way myself. Straight home from here to the Pokemon Center. No duh! How many other buildings in the game have red roofs that aren't Pokemon Centers? Anyway, Chester Berries. Actually, again, these are very useful because they can wake up Pokemon, which is going to be useful for the next gym, which he's telling us. has normal types, and we may need a fighting type to get a big advantage. I'm not going to be using a fighting type yet, personally. But anyway, that's all we have time for, I think, so join me next part where we'll explore Nakarine City and do some other stuff. See you then.